Welcome everyone. BOLDcast reaction. Carson.
Lindsay.
One Piece episodes 552, 553. Let's check it out. Leave a like and subscribe, Patreon, etc. Let's go. We're gonna watch the OP this time. I feel like that's how you know it's a One Piece OP, is when the keyboard goes like like we do that like all the best OPs.
Poor Megalo getting dragged into all this. He suffered enough.
Jamo. Oh, that looks real.
Yeah, that's definitely real.
Jinbei's
what?
a
When
warrior.
did they make this? Who made this? Oh, they're just gonna. It's just gonna.
I wasn't expecting a net and bolos, but
Who could have foreseen this? Shirahoshi, you need to stop crying. Your tears were clouding your vision.
this is nothing for Jinbei. Or maybe it is. God damn it. Jinbei can't fit through that?
I feel like he could fit through that. It's the drugs. It's a good point. Are you sure? Well, now Luffy better fight because Jinbei certainly can't. Honestly, pretty bold of Hordy to be purposefully distressing the princess when he knows how crazy her powers are, you know?
That's true.
Like, I mean, I guess she would probably end up killing, like, all of the other, like, civilians. So
yeah, but she can't control it.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it's...
If you push her to a certain point, it's a
yeah,
very
the
risky...
idea of, like, oh, well, she wouldn't do that if she, you know, she knows what's good for her, but she has no control over it. So it's like, you know? Yeah, extremely bold and honestly really dumb. But, you know, he's gonna kill her, so... Is Jinbei, like, getting captured on purpose?
I don't think so. You look like shit, Hordy. No. It was pretty easy. Good thing Jinbei told them to stay out of it. We're actually going to see them? Flashback? What the hell is going on? 30,000? Holy. Really not good.
100,000 enemies? I mean, if the slaves fight for them? Great plan.
You've completely filled the area with fodder. Do you have another vision? His ex-girlfriend.
But now he controls Fishman Island, so if Luffy destroys the current regiment,
then it's him.
Then it's him.
Well, you're in charge now. They're so mad. I see, we don't need to worry about this guy. He's so mad.
Just killed her? What the fuck?
Holy. Hopefully it didn't hit anything important, although...
Anything important? Well, if it went straight up, like at an upward angle, it's gonna slam through Mary Joyce.
I think of what he could do with that power instead of doing this.
He could even take on Soga King.
Her brother.
Arlong's sister? That makes sense, she's a shark. And is that what like Den was foreshadowing? He was like, fishmen don't even need to look alike to be related.
Yeah, we were like, that's definitely gonna be relevant.
Yeah. You feel like having a heart attack anytime soon there, Hordy? In between all this monologuing?
Oh.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say he murdered her. What is that?
Yeah. I would love it if all of his own guys turned on him. They were like, what the fuck? I thought it was
what?
a human.
wait, but that's why I hate humans.
It was just a random guy.
That guy was in my basement for 4 years.
It was fairly suspicious.
He's got his murder clothes on. Classic.
He's got the white hair just like a Targaryen now too. So shitty. It's such a shitty thing to do.
Regicide and then betrayal. What a shitty... what just a... Oh my god.
Okay, everyone, hate him. All your own guys, come on.
Yeah, all those fishmen who, you know...
I guess they're just probably too far gone. They don't
Yeah,
care.
probably.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
She's gonna screech. She's gonna go any second. Yeah, see, why is he hyping her up like this?
It was super effective. I love that you're bragging about this.
Yeah, just keep rubbing it into the nuclear weapon that you're talking to right now. What if he's like, oh, I didn't think of that? Or is it gonna be something different? From where she was standing, maybe she saw it, or she put it together. Vander Deken told me in a letter. All the... Whoa.
What?
Everyone on Fishman Island. Okay, so it was built by the people here. It didn't come down here. What?
Gonna get rid of...
What does that do?
Why is anything happening? You just touched it.
I think technically he threw it just now.
Oh.
I think he's throwing it at her.
At her. Oh, okay. I see.
That's why he took the glove, because he has to touch what he's throwing.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is like Alabasta.
Yeah, literally with the big ship.
Okay. Yeah, like, Hordy, what the fuck are you doing?
Honestly, like that, like I know he wants to, he's just kind of like going crazy right now and wants to.
This is parlor room
like
scene.
he just wants to
Rub it in,
but it's like. I mean, maybe he just knows that, like, all of his guys are loyal to him at this point, and the hate for humans is so strong that it's not going to be changed. But, like, I would feel like at least a couple of those people, probably that was the inciting incident that made them hate humans. And then to find out that it was fake, and actually, like, your boss, like, that's pretty messed up. But, it was... I honestly, I didn't know if we were gonna get the reveal or not. Like, because it seemed really obvious.
Yeah.
That it was him, but it also seemed like a thing that, like, you know, maybe we just, you know.
Or like you could go not confirming it if you wanted, because we do shit like we guess stuff like that all the time. That's like seems like it's set up, and then maybe it was being set up, but then Oda just, you know. It would be an extra kind of like thing to do, so he just doesn't want to do it, or maybe we were just making it up. But yeah, it felt like kind of maybe one of those things, but maybe it did fit with the story that it would be an inside job. So
I wonder if Shirahoshi knows because of her, maybe she has really strong observation haki as well. Similar to her mom, so she could tell that
she could tell it was Hordy.
Hordy just like hated her mom and like felt happy that she died or something.
Maybe.
Or yeah, maybe she saw something, or she just got the vibe.
I feel like that would make sense. Yeah, either it is something with her abilities, or she just saw it, but that doesn't seem right because nobody else saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, Hordy's just going crazy. We got everyone captured. Hopefully Luffy's gonna get here soon. I was hoping to see Jinbei, you know, get a little bit of something. He's all captured up.
I really don't like that. Because it's not like Hordy hopped up on these drugs and combined with Jinbei, you know, not wanting to kill him and not, like, you know, holding back because he doesn't want to make things worse, and he wants to, like, not find a peaceful solution, but find, like, an amiable solution, or at least, like, salvage something from it and not kick the can further down the road type thing. You know, I was expecting something like that, and I feel like that would make more sense than just him getting caught in a net. But I have to assume that it's kind of the same thing, where he just... Maybe he could have avoided it, but he wanted to be there to protect Shirahoshi, so he got captured. So, like, he kind of let himself be captured in a way. Like, that's the only headcanon that I can give to that, because, like, the idea of just... With everything we saw Jinbei go through in Marineford, for him to just not react and just, like, get hit by this net, wherever that was, it just feels kind of like way too easy to capture Jinbei, first son of the sea, crazy badass, saw him tank Aki Inu's lava blast to the fucking chest and, like, take 1,000,000 hits and, like, just have a solution to every problem. I know that arc was hyping him up big time on purpose, writing wise, but I feel like this arc, at least this scene or this part of this, is just kind of conveniently capturing him so that he can be here for this, unless it's part of their plan. Maybe it is part of Jinbei's plan, and I'm just being overly critical, but, you know, we'll see where it goes. But if it is just Jinbei got captured just because he got surprised by a net, I feel like that's like it feels kind of dumb compared to everything.
I mean, I feel like it could.
It could work into their plan.
It's also, I mean, even if it's not part of their plan, it is just a good reason for Luffy to intervene after Jinbei told him specifically not to. Because Jinbei was going to handle it himself, and then now he can't do that. So it does give Luffy is kind of the last hope of everyone. He's not interfering with Jinbei's fight, because Jinbei wasn't even allowed to participate in the fight in the first place, you know? And, you know, maybe once Luffy gets there, then maybe some of the rest of the crew can release Jinbei, and they can like fight alongside each other, against Hordy.
Another criticism, can I give like a side criticism that's kind of less of a big deal, but more of like, if you think about it, it kind of hurts this?
Sure.
It's, so Charlie said that Luffy would be the one to destroy Fishman Island. And then at the end of the episode, we see Vander Deken gonna nuke the island with a giant ship. But if we know that Vanderdeken isn't going to be the one to destroy it, then we know that it's not going to work. So, like, you build up this big thing, and I feel like it was built up really well. It's just that you put Charlie's thing right before, and before that attack started to happen. If we didn't get the premonition with Charlie there, like, rubbing it in Hordy's face, being like, you're not going to succeed here, because Luffy's the one to really destroy it. And because now you're heading it, that means that he's going to destroy you. And I'm never wrong, because she's never wrong. Then that means also Vanderdeken, it applies to Vanderdeken too. So Vanderdeken's trying to destroy all of Fishman Island with a ship that's half as big as Fishman Island. But he's going to be unsuccessful because of what Charlie just told us. So maybe that's me being a little bit too critical, but I feel like it just is kind of consistent. So it just kind of undercuts that big moment, which I feel like was a big moment, and Noah, the giant arc.
Yeah,
it was built
exciting.
up this whole time, and it's super exciting. But because you put Charlie's thing right before that, it's just kind of like we know that it's not going to be successful, or Charlie's going to be wrong, and you are going to undo all of this build up that you have with Charlie.
I think that Charlie could even be like, I mean, if like the island could still get destroyed by Luffy. Luffy could still be destroying the island. He could even potentially say he gets everyone loose and they can all like punch the ship in the air or something. It could break into a million pieces and still like destroy most of the island in a different way than it otherwise would have destroyed the island.
Or maybe the island gets physically destroyed and then the people are still around type thing.
Yeah, like I think there's I don't.
Yeah, there's still room to work with
and plus Vanderdeken is such a buffoon that, like, you know, he's throwing this ship. I don't expect this ship to kill everyone because it's Vanderdeken. Like, if Hordy was doing that, then I'd be like, oh yeah, he's really, you know, mean in business. But I just hate. I can respect Hordy as a villain. I don't respect Vanderdeken because he's just a creep, you know. But I did really like Charlie being Arlong's sister. I feel like that.
I like that too.
I like that. I feel like that's cool. I feel like
and because her name's Charlie and it's a shark and she's a shark and Arlong's a shark and he says sha ha ha when he laughs.
Yeah, and I feel like I like it and it makes sense that to give her more of a relationship with Hordy so that she's not just the random town fortune teller just aggravating Hordy for no reason. She's like the sister of Arlong who is kind of disgraced to her, I think, because, like, you know, she is clearly not on Hordy's side. And also it makes sense if she's like, yeah, the sister of the guy that Hordy was always like following around and looking up to. And you know, but then
so she's kind of like a spirit of the past type thing where like he's trying to like take Arlong's thing forward, but here's this sort of like remnant of Arlong in a way that has a closer connection to what his real essence was. And she is like kind of shitting on what he's doing, like he's not doing it right or whatever. You know, kind of thing.
I mean, and we kind of, just more people that, like, it just kind of fills it out a little bit more that there's, like, another person that was, like, from, like, there's Jinbei, Arlong, Charlie, they're all in the same, like, generation, they're all, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it worked, and I feel like it added a little bit of extra insult when she's telling Hordy that, like, he's not the guy. You know, like, you're not the guy that's going to destroy this island, and it just stings that much more because it's Arlong's sister, who is, like, the closest person other than Jinbei, but Hordy, like, really.
And then when he tries to kill her, it's a worse kind of sin in a way when she's like giving him the truth, and then he doesn't accept it, and he's like, "Fuck you, sister of the guy that I like, you know,
looked up to, and I don't even care about Arlong anymore, and fuck you too, and then kill her, It's like
it shows
him
how far gone he is,
Arlong's whole thing that Arlong would, like, you know, Arlong was terrible, but he would never, you know, be attacking his fellow fishmen. Yeah. And Hordy has already been doing that, but especially by attacking Charlie, he's like removing his last connections to Arlong and basically just going full evil crazy
mask
mode.
off, literally.
Yeah, I feel
oh
like
my god, Hordy be like Percocet, Molly Percocet.
I feel like this episode was also a lot better than the previous two were a little bit slow. This one I felt was pretty good.
Yeah. This one was definitely a step up from the last one, for sure. Leave a like, subscribe, moving on to the next one.
Not as slick as you think you are.
And her mom said that it didn't matter, and she took that to heart.
I'm having a heart attack right now.
Well, he got sniped.
Megalo! The goat.
Megalo saw it? What the frick?
Oh, Megalo.
How did Megalo see it?
I don't know.
That's how he saw it? And he was wearing the shirt still when he was in the army?
That shot of him in the back was so
Was
funny.
Papagu even, sorry to break the tension, was Papagu even a shirt designer
That long ago?
10 plus years ago?
No. I mean, maybe it just didn't have the branding on the front. Maybe he just always liked a red shirt. You leave Megalo alone.
Right. It didn't hit the princes?
Oh, this is an area of... Oh my god! You're like so close to a Sea King.
Yeah,
Event.
yeah. We're at like mob. If the mob meter was showing, it'd be like 90%.
All right, Luffy. Random kids. Oh. It's actually 50 years.
Yeah,
from now.
it's like a super long premonition.
Hmm. Get over here!
Do yours right now, then the ship comes in.
Oh my god!
Is that what's gonna happen? They're gonna think that
They're
it was
gonna
Luffy?
think that it was Luffy.
That would be crazy.
That would be actually insane. Can you imagine you're doing something like this and everyone just starts chanting for a different guy? Roz. Okay, Luffy, anytime now. maybe you wanna do a little bit more of a speech.
Now would be the perfect time for a buffoon to come crashing in. It's just like Logtown.
Oh!
They're in Megalo? Megalo, stop struggling. Just spit him out. No way. Oh, just Luffy.
He's already going. He's fast as fuck.
Why was he punching the inside of Megalo?
Maybe that was just him, like, gearing up.
Or maybe it's to get him to puke him up. Oh my god. Deserved. Like 4 episodes of build up for this guy just to get fucking destroyed. Holy shit.
Megalo yet again, the goat.
He's doing the pose! Covered in spit.
Luffy just couldn't stand to hear her crying anymore. He had to intervene.
God, so annoying. Oh shit, did she do that to everyone? Or just to her? Jinbei.
Oh, she already got it back.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
She's a thief. She's an expert thief. She had invisibility and pickpocketed the guy.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute.
Look! The boat!
A lion? And it's the Sunny? Oh shit!
Well, there is a ship flying in. There might also be another ship flying in, coincidentally.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No! Oh,
okay.
very good.
Just in time.
No way.
I have no idea. Nice of Jinbei to probably listen to reason. Oh, I really hope that doesn't fuck up the boat.
Yeah.
Hopefully the coding took most of that.
Oh.
Because that's like the kind of shit that destroyed the Mary. Choppa.
What is that thing?
They're just gonna wipe the floor.
Yeah, it's not even gonna be funny.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go.
The walk. Walk to Fishman Island.
Look at him.
Papagu.
Friends of Rose. That depends on you.
Hell yeah.
That's so
Epic
sick.
entrance.
I love like, yeah, the kind of callback to the Arlong Park walk.
Yeah. Because with Shirahoshi asking for help, like how Nami did, kind of it's mirroring that a little bit, and how they
everyone just rolls up, ready to go.
And I love it because they foreshadow it before when they were talking in the forest. And then Nami was like, I don't know why, Shirahoshi, but you and I are very similar.
Yeah.
And then they get here, and then she does what Nami did in Arlong Park, and then they get to walk up all badass like the boys did back in the day.
Yeah, that was sick.
And now they're each gonna get like 10,000. Oh, Panda Man. First of all, they're each gonna get like 10,000 fucking guys to destroy, and they're
Yeah.
all gonna do it. I wonder if they're actually gonna get that many.
I just love Hordy just getting like one shot at, I mean, obviously he's still alive and he's probably gonna take a bunch of drugs and go crazy. But like he just got destroyed so fast. Like the shot like where you saw Luffy for a second and then like Megalo's spit kind of disappeared and then he wasn't there anymore and then just that was so sick.
Yeah, it like cuts and then cuts back and he's not there.
That was awesome. That was really good. Well worth it.
And I love Nami getting a chance to shine again, kind of like how we've been asking for and wanting for so long. How she
thief moment.
call back to her origins rather than just being a navigator. Like,
Call back to her first level rogue
Yeah.
that she started as.
she's an arcane trickster rogue.
Very good.
Very, very good.
I loved everyone
Excellent.
also Charlie sent everyone against the straw hats, like that's why they got in so much trouble and were imprisoned in the first place. But then she's like looking and everyone's like begging for them to show up and like wreck the place.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, yeah, I guess they're like, I mean, maybe they're still gonna fuck us over, but we definitely need them right now.
Yeah.
Very good, those poor little kids.
Yeah.
I'd be taking my kids and getting so far away from there. I would not. I would be leaving. Like these guys are way too strong.
To get enslaved? That's the whole point of the arc, though.
I guess. At least to a farther area of the island, not like right beside them. Very good.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Leave a like, subscribe. See you next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.